Good evening, one and all. This is Satvik Reddy. Today, I will tell about the Unit 4 discussion Management Information System. Today, I would like to talk about the thin clients. Actually, this type of clients are mainly located in the server side only for the processing. And these clients require fewer processors than traditional computers, so they are cheaper and can be used to access the same applications and services as a regular computer. In the thin clients, almost all the processor, all the things will be hold on by doing only by using the server only. Then you have to the thick clients. This type of clients also known as the fat clients. This type of clients are independent on the servers for the processing. They are more expensive than thin clients, but they have more resources such as memory, storage, and processing power available to them. In this, mainly it's independent of the server because it mainly deals with the hardware resources like the memory, storage, processing power available to them. And today, in my opinion, thick lines are better to use in the software architecture because thick lines provide better performance, more reliable, and faster than thin clients. Thin clients offer more flexibility and they can be used to run more complex applications that require more resources than what thin clients can provide. All of the data on the thick client is stored locally on the machine as opposed to thin clients which need to store data on a remote server. This makes thin clients more secure as well as the data is stored in one place and is not vulnerable to network hostages because it is independent of the server, so that all the data is stored on the memory only by using the hardware devices. Some of the data is stored on the server side. The server side programming is responsible for handling the data requests from the client side and sending the appropriate response. That this data is typically sent in the form of API call or an SQL query. By using the SQL query, the problem is solved between the server side and the client side programming. The client side is sending the request to the server side and server side give the appropriate response to the given query or through in the form of API. And the client-side programming is responsible for generating the user interface and displaying the response from the server side. It also handles the any user interaction such as form submissions or AJAX requests. In the in between the server side and client side programming, the client side is sending a problem or something queries to the server side by using the SQL query or API. Also that it is only responsible for the user interface and displaying the response from the server side. Whatever the response is come from the server side, it's only the duty for the client side programming, and also handles the user interactions such as form submissions or AJAX requests. And the load of the network in a thick client is typically heavier than the load of the network in a thin client. Here the thick client is a more capacity to make the load of the network to handle the load of the network. This is because the thin client needs to download the application and it is associated data, whereas the thin client only needs to download the data. The thick clients also requires more processing power to handle the application and its associated data. In this, the mainly the load of the network is only handles the thick client only because the client needs to download the application and associated data by using them for the processing. And today let's see the examples, discuss about the examples of the present systems like SAP ERP, Oracle Business Suite, IBM WebSphere, Adobe Photoshop, GTAC ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning Software, Tally, Skype. And we take the references from the heavy instruments and who said the very clarity about the thick client application and also the upon waveform. Thin client. We know the differences between these both clients and how to use. Yeah, okay. Thank you.